Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm here. I hope everyone's doing well. Oh. Go away. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a disappointing start to the day. Hey, well, how's it going? God damn it. I had an email back from that job that I had the interview for on Wednesday. And it's not good. So that's kind of frustrating. Okay. We need to have a good day. Oh, that's a kick in the gut. How are you doing, Evil? That's frustrating. I was on such a buzz after last night's stream as well. Oh. Okay, I'll scrap that plan then. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it sucks. I'm just looking through the email now. I literally came through 2 minutes ago. Thank you for taking the time you spent recently with us during the Training Engineer Assessment Centre. I hope you enjoyed the day as much as we did getting to meet you. As you know, the day was designed for us to test your fit against our roles to a number of key activities. These came with instructions provided to follow on our skills test rather than testing technical knowledge, as well as through detailed interviews and educational assessments. Hiring the right individuals for our business and our customers is key, and we use these activities to give us an insight into how people will perform through our challenging training period and ultimate success in the role. We have high standards and expectations in these days and look for people to meet those across all activities. Despite the fact you demonstrated a number of the key skills we look for in our engineers, I'm sorry to say that during your interviews with our managers you failed to clearly demonstrate the capabilities we're looking for and did not meet the overall standard on the day. During the interviews, our assessors are looking for people who can demonstrate the right behaviours required to be an open reach engineer, and specifically looking for candidates to provide challenging examples of dealing with customers, handling change, and showing a passion for learning. Unfortunately, on the day, the assessors felt the examples you gave were not challenging enough for them to see that you had the behaviours and capabilities required. If you're still interested in working for OpenReach, you're more than welcome to reapply next year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you again for your participation during the journey so far, and good luck for the future in your career. Oh, well, that's knocked me for six slightly. Like I say, I was buzzing after the last night's stream with HordeCore and the devs, and it was such a great stream. Real high this morning. Balls. Cool. Okay, right. Let's try and move on, shall we? Okay, so the plan for today's stream, trying to get back into the swing of things. Plan for today's stream. I was going to kick off the day with some Noita. And then I woke up this morning, I wasn't really feeling Noita. So I had a quick look at what I had. And we've got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now we played... This is the third one in the trilogy as far as I can remember. Yeah, because you had Tomb Raider, and you had Rise of the Tomb Raider, both of which I've played through to completion on stream. But yeah, we never got around to playing Shadow. So I figured, what the hell? Let's do that. So yeah, we're gonna kick off Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's a blind playthrough. I haven't even seen like anyone else. Well, I haven't watched anyone else streaming this. So yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Like I haven't seen any of the gameplay stuff. All I know is that it's the third in the trilogy. So we'll check it out. Looking through the HordeCore stream last night looks like great fun. It was an awesome game, honestly. Like, you know, obviously the devs were here yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if some people thought maybe I was being polite by saying how good it was, but honestly, it felt that good. Like the combination of the Fallout Shelter style visuals with the gameplay from like This War of Mine with the unit management and having to get resources and finding stuff when you're out and about. I loved the transition from being out on the street kind of view and gameplay to going into the buildings and the way that then unlocks as you progress through it. The humour in the game, the way the characters interact with each other, the crafting system, the fact it's got a like trading card game and a deck builder built into the main game, which unlocks as you go through the game. The class system, the fact you've got hundreds of different characters you could run into and the potential needing to juggle which characters you have in your camp. Honestly, it felt really, really good. Like, considering the size of the team, there's only 4 guys on the team. 4 people on the team, sorry. Yeah, it felt solid. Like, there were a few minor issues that we had with things like the control scheme. It's definitely not built for a controller 100% yet. Like, the gameplay works, but the UI stuff is a bit lacking on the controller side. But, you know, when we brought stuff up, they were already kind of saying, yeah, we're working on that, we've got a plan for that and a plan for this. So they're aware of what needs tweaking. But yeah, honestly, like 12 hours later, I'm still happy to say that, you know, if you enjoy that side-scrolly kind of gameplay, if you want a couch co-op or online co-op game that you can just jump into, you know, gameplay-wise, it's intuitive. You know, it's jump in, left, right, up, down, aim and shoot. So yeah, and the fact they've said it's going to be below the $20 mark, I'd say definitely watch it. Add it to the wish list. The Prologue's free. So if you search for HordeCore Prologue, which is what we were playing yesterday, that's just free on Steam. So you can download it yourself, you can have a go. Play through what we played, try out the trading card, try out the crafting. And yeah, the guys were saying that they are planning on adding more seasonal updates and stuff before the main game releases. Obviously at the moment they've got that Halloween build. They hinted at maybe having a Christmas build coming out as well as a few content updates along the way in between now and then, and that's only like a month away. So yeah, the devs are very kind of committed to the game. They know they've got their vision, they know what they want to do. But yeah, even as it is now, it's a solid build. Like there's no major gameplay issues. There's no Like, we didn't have any kind of bugs or crashes or anything like that in it. It's as it is now. I'd quite happily sit and play that for, 10, 15 hours. And I mean, last night we played it through with the controller from start to finish. Took 5 minutes to chat, and then I jumped straight back into it with the mouse and keyboard and played through the whole thing again. And we found some different loot. We had some different kind of zombie hordes spawn in that we didn't have the first time. So yeah, even just within the prologue, within those 2 playthroughs, we were getting different loot drop. So the RNG side of things on the loot is solid. Yeah, I honestly, hand on heart, I would recommend it. Yeah, a lot of time and effort went into it. I mean, I think they've been working on it for a few years. They were saying they were working on the game before the studio existed. It was very much kind of a labour of love for them, I think. And they were, working their full-time jobs, and then they were working as much as they could on the game outside of their work life and home life. And then they managed to get the publisher on board and the dev studio set up, so they've got a bit more stability to the game side of things. But yeah, for it to be 4 people, it's super solid. And yeah, when you play the game, they've got an option to fill out a survey to give them feedback. And yeah, I filled that in after the stream and just reiterated what we had on the stream. So there were no problems. There were a few minor kind of additions or improvements that were mentioned during the stream that I just wrote down. But yeah, like, honestly, it's a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I think it will definitely get played on stream again as like the content updates come out. I'd be curious to try out the multiplayer as well and load into that. And then yeah, when the full game drops, I'll definitely be checking it out on stream. And I might actually try and get in touch with the devs and maybe see if I can like link up with them a little bit when it releases and do an event or something. That's how much I enjoyed it. Like, I want to chase them down and try and, link up with them a little bit. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, even outside of the campaign, they're adding in a wasteland mode, which is basically just an unlimited, unending survive as long as you can, manage your base as best you can. And they were saying with the crafting recipes and stuff, you find some crafting recipes for weapons and armor and that kind of thing as you go through the game. But depending how you upgrade your camp determines which recipes you then get access to. So playing through the game in campaign mode, you're not going to get everything because of the way you have to upgrade your skill tree. But if you play the wasteland mode, which is never ending, assuming you can survive long enough, you could potentially unlock everything. And that's quite cool. But yeah, let's focus in on the plan for today. But yeah, 100% I would recommend HordeCore. Get the prologue, download it, have a play around, wishlist the full game, due for release sometime at the start of next year. They're aiming for the first half of next year. Yeah, keep an eye on it. I will be. Okay, right. So, normal. Ammo boxes are rare, enemies have normal health and damage. Discrete white paint on critical path, normal saving grab timer, base camps are unlit. Alara gives general hints on the next action to perform. Interactable objects highlighted in survival instincts, normal window opportunity time mechanics. Let's go with normal. Let me just make sure that window works. Cool. We might have to pause it once we're in the game, once the UI is loaded up, so I can maybe move camera and stuff around. But yeah, we'll go for it. Unlock everything, you say? Challenge accepted. Yeah, pretty much. created with a diverse and talented team comprised of multiple genders, backgrounds, ethnicities, religious beliefs. Yeah, okay. Squeenix.
Jonah, you there?
Are you guys getting voices in the game?
Shit. Jonah, I'm here. Just a little stuck. A rock hit my leg.
Don't move, I'll get help.
No, I'm right on Trinity's tail. I don't want to attract attention.
I'm on my way.
I won't be long.
Okay, so it's my audio settings then. I can't hear the voices at all. Let me try with the headphones. You know I can hear it. Well, damn.
Shit.
She's swearing a lot in this one. She is dropping all the expletives. I think it's because I've got, like, with 5.1 headphones, but only 2.1 speakers. So I've... Yeah, I've got it set to 5.1 for when we play Alien, because I have that with headphones on. But then when I'm not playing Alien and running things through the speakers, it obviously can't fill in the bit. Ooh. Been there a while. What are they doing with the mouse? Oh, it's because that's aim axis. Hang on. There we go. Jesus. Oh, I need to bump the brightness up a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I should put that on fast.
Jonah, I'm out. Be careful, the way into the site is full of traps.
Trinity's not done with it yet.
They're protecting something.
6 weeks, and still no solid leads on who's leading the local Trinity cell. But I talked to some people in town, and they're excited. There's a VIP coming to the Day of the Dead. Name's Dominguez. We should look into it.
Yeah, I've got no idea why that's inverted by default. I've done 1 and 2 before. They've both been done on stream. That's not the question. Touché.
Jonah, I made it.
I'm on my way in. Almost there.
Sorry I didn't wait. Be careful.
No, change shoulder. Swap shoulder, left shift. No, okay. Obviously just when I'm aiming. Gonna have to check now. That one, that one. I've definitely played them on stream. They're not saved in my collection. I haven't made a dedicated collection on Twitch for them. But I have played them. Because I remember Steve getting frustrated at me for spending hours and hours trying to find tiny little collectibles. Okay, so there's the Tomb Raider reboot. That's on the YouTubes. So that was in 2015. I'm sure I played Rise of the Tomb Raider on stream. It's clips from Rise of the Tomb Raider 4 years ago. Yeah, because I feel like we did Tomb Raider and then Rise of the Tomb Raider. Because I got Rise of the Tomb Raider and went, right, let's replay the first one before we get into the second one. Logic then demands it. Yeah. I don't know if I've got the other ones installed. That's the thing. Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I've got the achievement for 100% game completion. So I've definitely played it. Last played February 24th, 2016. Alright, Steve. A triple playthrough. I mean, that's the thing, like, if I'm going to go back, do I play all three of them? Or do I just play Rise to lead into this one? How do we want to play this, guys? I mean, I don't have Tomb Raider or Rise of the Tomb Raider installed. Rise of the Tomb Raider is... Oh, no, sorry. Tomb Raider is 12 gig. And Rise is 21. So I have space to install either or. On the SSD, that is. I've got space to install both on the other drive. But the SSD, I can install one or the other. I can't remember much from Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm not going to lie. Just like looking back through the achievements, see if I can work out. I'm trying to remember what's going on. Alright, Steve, what do you reckon? I'm guessing you were muted for a call, so I've got space on the SSD to install Tomb Raider or Rise of the Tomb Raider. Or I can put both on the normal drive. So which do I install? Am I just doing Rise and then jumping back to this one? Or do we go from the start and play through all three? Because I can set one of them installing now and we'll play Noita or something whilst it installs. Entirely up to you. Alright, let's come off that then. Let's install Rise. Well, yeah, that's true. I can just do a full... Yeah, screw it. Let's just go with that. 12 gig to install the first one on the SSD. Let me update the stream. Excuse me? Not sure why that cancelled, but hey. Yeah, so we'll do Tomb Raider, and then Rise, and then Shadow. And then I can kind of save it as an updated complete playthrough. Once I get this GP, I'll probably play it on the TV. Yeah. Alright, I'm not sure what's going to happen to the stream for the next kind of hour. With this download kicking off, I'm just going to boost my PC actually on the broadband. Okay, that's downloading. $40-ish. I still hate the fact that Steam gets stuck at like 5 megasecond. Oh yeah, you were muted, weren't you? Yeah, the job. That didn't happen. Had an email about 2 minutes before I started the stream. No, dude, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I had an email 2 minutes before I got on Facecam. Yeah, just apparently the examples, like the customer service examples and the problem solving stuff, wasn't to the level they were looking for, or something. Yeah. Like, I did what I could. They asked for examples of like good customer service, and I gave them the best examples I had of like going the extra mile for customers. You know, things like when I was working at Curry's and we had like I had a lady come in 2 weeks before Christmas with a busted cooker. And it had been on the way out for like 6 months and she hadn't done anything about it. And then 2 weeks before Christmas, she comes in and is like, my cooker's broken. It's been breaking for the last 6 months and I haven't come in. I need it fixing for Christmas. And, you know, we look on the system and it's like, right, we can get an engineer out in the middle of January. Obviously having the blowout from that. And then, yeah, like managed to find a workaround, got the customer, essentially kind of lent them a cheap cooker to get them through Christmas. You know, they left happy. They came back in afterwards and they gave me a thank you card and a box of chocolates for helping them out and getting them through Christmas. And then the engineer came out and dealt with it and it was all good. To me, that feels like a pretty solid, good customer service going the extra mile example. I'm not really sure what else I could have done with that. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. They've decided that I'm not suitable. Whether it's that I wasn't good enough or whether it's that everyone else was better, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's a bust on that one. So that's like literally I went live, got on the face cam, my phone buzzed for the email, and then we read it and you could see, I imagine, like Evil was here, but I imagine you could see the look on my face just drop as I read through the email. But yeah, so that's a write-off on that one. It was like, if you want to try again, then you're more than welcome to apply next year. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, so that was a bit of a gut punch when we went live. Oops. Cool. All right. Just updated the stream title and the game. Yeah, that's the way I'm trying to look at it. Obviously, I'm still in that kind of point where it's fresh, but yeah. Oh, that doesn't help me do live. Is that the right version of Tomb Raider? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, that's everything updated. Yes, I've got 32 minutes according to Steam. What can we jump onto? Yeah, I mean that's kind of an extra kick, really. Like I was still buzzing this morning over how well last night went. Yeah, I was really happy with how it went. I don't think it could have gone much better, to be honest. Like we had a great turnout from the community in the chat. People were chatting about the game, asking questions, getting involved, giving feedback, giving ideas. The devs seemed to really appreciate it. The devs seemed happy with the content. The game was great. Like honestly, I said it last night, but even now the devs aren't here watching, I'd still 100% recommend the game. It feels completely solid, given that they're still looking at maybe 6-month dev time. Yeah, there's no real issues that I found with it. I mean, we played it through twice, back to back, once on the controller, once on the keyboard and mouse. And aside from the controller UI layout, which they already knew about and they're already working on and have ideas to fix, there were no massive problems. There was nothing that wasn't intuitive. Like, we picked it up, got straight into it, and got the hang of it. Yeah, I'm excited to look at the co-op side of things. I think it's going to be a pretty solid co-op game. Your co-op, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I kind of regret not setting up a co-op for last night just to try out. But yeah, I'd definitely be up for co-oping it. And as I was saying to Evil earlier, like I think it's going to stay installed. You know, I meant that when I said it yesterday when the devs were here. It's going to stay installed. And whenever I see a content update come out, I know they were saying about doing kind of theme updates for, you know, around the build up to Christmas and that kind of thing. I think it will be a game that pops up on stream again. You know, when they do a big update, we'll jump back into it and check out what's changed and check out what's different. And then yeah, when the actual game releases, I think I would like to try and get in touch with the devs and maybe try and, you know, link up with them when it releases and do an event or something. If they'd be up for that. But yeah, I honestly feel like it's a game I could put a lot of time into. And I like the fact that even just within that chunk of the prologue that we played yesterday, between the two playthroughs, we were getting different loot drop. We were getting different kind of horde layouts. We were getting different equipment that we could create And that was just within that kind of 4 or 5 level section. So that bodes really well for the full game. And the fact it's got the deck builder trading card game built into it as a mini game as well is just awesome. But yeah, like even 12 hours on, even without the devs being here watching, I would honestly 100% recommend that game. And yeah, the Prologue's free. Collector's edition hard copy of the deck. See, I think I've joined their Discord and there's mentions of like Kickstarter beta testers and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what kind of state it was in from a Kickstarter point of view. Or too many. Yeah, so it started out as a pure side scroller. Like there wasn't the depth movement. Check out the Kickstarter page here. I don't know if this will still exist. Oh, it does still exist. Nice. Okay, so they did Kickstarter it, but they didn't reach the goal. That's a shame. Flash exclusive Discord and your name and credits. Digital wallpaper pack, digital copy of the game. Two copies of the game. Okay, so they did have a physical edition. Or physical rewards, even. So this was the Kickstarter for it. So they had a €40 tier that came with all the digital rewards from the previous tiers, but also came with an exclusive Horde Tactics, which is the trading card game, tabletop game box printed and shipped right to your doorstep. So they did do some physical rewards. Posters, sticker sheets, art prints, and a zombie tee. Collector's edition wooden box was a €250 tier. One of 10 numbered wooden carved collector's edition boxes filled with surprise goodies and fit to store your Horde Tactics game box. All physical rewards in this tier will be signed by us as a personal thank you note that accompany them. But yes, they did do some physical updates, some physical rewards and stuff for the Kickstarter. So maybe if I asked the right people the right questions, maybe we could get something. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I enjoyed the game that much that I want to try and keep in touch with the devs. Like, I know we've had some situations in the past where the devs have kept in touch with me, and I've enjoyed that and I've appreciated that. But I feel like this is the kind of level that would suit me keeping in touch with them, if that makes sense. And the game's awesome. So, you know. Oh, okay. 28 minutes left on the download, apparently. Although that keeps fluctuating between like 30 and 25, so we'll see what happens. What should we play just to kill the time? Random puzzle game. Let's play Breakpoint. The desk's really good. Like, it works. And the room looks a bit nicer for it being smaller as well. It was quite imposing when you opened the door and there was the giant chair and the giant desk. Yeah, it looks and feels a lot better. 100% worth doing. Add window capture. I think that should work. Yeah, that works. Cool. Alright, let's see how far down the leaderboard we are now. I haven't played this in a while. 57 of 2,135. Okay, so we're still way up there. Alright, see if we can remember how to play this. That's the heavy one. Bink. Ah, one off. Dolt. There we go. Never mind. Got distracted by the hammer being over there. Got to actually, you know, look at what I was doing. I don't know what we've got planned for the weekend this weekend. To be honest. Yeah, we need to try and sort the house out a little bit. It's got a bit away from us. We need to do some sorting downstairs. Try and make a bit of space. How about you? What have you got planned? It's getting cold out there now. Like, I went out there this morning to put the bin out at like 7 o'clock and it's getting cold. Yeah, that kind of thing. We're gonna go pretty hard on it, I think. Box everything up and then, you know, kind of see what gets missed. I'm gonna borrow a step ladder from next door as well, so we can get a load of boxes up in the loft and just get them out of the way. His dip is working in the morning for something than staying home playing games. Nice. Well, there is that. We are slightly limited in what we're actually able to do now. No! No, went for the hammer. Made the rush for the hammer and regretted it. Woo! What we got left? 10 minutes on the download. How's the stream behaving, considering I'm downloading Tomb Raider whilst streaming something? I mean, it hasn't dropped, so I'm taking that as a win. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Fine. Oh, balls. Don't know why I didn't pull the trigger then. Oh, the heavy swing on that axe is so slow. I always forget. He says, immediately picking up the hammer the moment it's available. Just building up a bit of a crowd. Feel like we're there. Oh crap. Let's go. Did I not kill him? Damn it. Oh gosh. Oh, there he is. .1. Cool. Okay. Let me reset my stream stats. Are you mocking me again, Steve? Ooh. Cool. Okay. Right. I got a message off of Alessandro, Meta Publishing, who were the guys who helped coordinate yesterday. And yeah, he was lurking around in the stream helping Luis from the devs who was chatting with us yesterday. And yeah, they were impressed with the stream. They were impressed with how you guys as the community got involved and how you reacted to it, and a lot of the positive feedback that came from it. So thank you guys from me for that. And yeah, they want to keep in touch about where it goes from here. And I'm like, yeah, I am definitely 100% up for that. So yeah, that's cool. That's now been organised. That's done. I've replied saying yes, please keep me informed of where it goes. All right, Tomb Raider's downloaded. So let's get into this. I'm going to nip to the loo quickly before we get into it properly, but I'm going to load it up. I haven't done the volume because obviously I've just installed it. So turn volume down. So I have 30 seconds to try and get the volume sorted out. Yeah, it's loading now. So turn the volume down. And then... quality, ultimate, no motion blur. Refresh rate, 60. Play. Okay, there we go. Got to the volume, so we should be okay. Yeah, should be good. Graphics, display mount, auto, ultimate, motion blur off, screen effects on. Brightness, I'm going to knock up a little bit for me. Quality, anti-aliasing, shadow resolution, level of detail, reflections, depth of field. Off. Gameplay, normal on, English, music. Walk mode, off. Oh, gamepad's not plugged in, so that's not going to sit there vibrating at me. Button mapping. What's that? Yeah, that'll work. F. That's button 5. U. That will do that. Left mouse, right mouse, middle mouse. Reload. Yeah, cool. Whatever. That's all done. Extras. There we go. So it's got my save from earlier as well, so that's good. Create new save. We're going to play through it on easy. We're just going to play through it. I'm not even going to worry about getting all the collectibles and stuff. We're just going to get through the storyline. But first, I'm going to go to the loo. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. And I'm back. Okay. Hey, CD, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing okay. Cool, that's all up to date. That's all there, that's all there. Cool, okay. Reset that. Working with you on in the background, awesome stuff. Well, thank you very much for the luck. It's appreciated. Let's go. Yeah, we're just going to play through this on easy.
A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are. I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something. Something that keeps us going. Something that pushes us.
Nope. How's the volume, guys? Is the game volume okay, or does it need turning down a little bit? Or... It sounds like it might be a bit loud. Okay, it's a bit loud for me. Keep it down.
This would happen.
Come on, Doctor.
Where the
Help us out here.
No sign of dropping Lara.
Jonah! I'm here!
Tiny bit loud, yeah. Douche. Bump the in-game volume down a little bit. That a bit better?
It's gonna hurt.
Wait for the next jump scare. Cool. Let's go. So yeah, we're not gonna speed run this because, you know, this is me. But we're not gonna go for like all the collectibles and all of the stuff and things.
What is this place? What happened to you?
We are probably still gonna try and go for a bow only playthrough as much as we can. Just because it'd be rude not to.
That was loud. No, we must have heard it. Oh, damn it. Contraption is this?
very loud game. Right, the game's now at 20% on the Windows mixer. Squelch. Scrabble, 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 scrabble. Let's go. How's everyone in chat doing? Thank you for coming and hanging out. It's appreciated.
A lifeboat. Where are they? They must have gone inland.
I'm going to leave it on the cinematic view for a little while until we actually stop having these flicks back and forth rather than constantly flicking back and forth. Roll, evade, and sprint. Okay.
They must have come this way.
Sam? Roth? Can anyone hear me?
I've got to find them. Okay.
Whoops.
Looks abandoned. Is anyone listening? Please respond.
Yay!
Here's the soon-to-be world-famous archaeologist, Lara Croft, in her native habitat. She's on the hunt for the lost kingdom of Yamatai, home to the fabulous Himiko, mythical Sun Queen, and ancestor of yours truly.
Sam, this is serious.
Oh, sweetie, I know. I'm just trying to lighten the mood here. Everyone's so on edge. What are you so worried about?
I'm close to something. I'm sure of it. I just don't know if the others will listen. Or even if they should.
Lara, you know this stuff better than anyone. Seriously, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I trust you, Roth trusts you. You got this. Now let's take a break, okay?
Okay. And Sam, thanks.
She's not always this serious, you know?
How can you suggest I'm not serious about this expedition, Lara? It's not just Sam's family funding us. I put my savings on the line, too.
We've all got some kind of stake in this. The funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely why we should push east, not west.
No one believes Yamatai is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history. So why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. Don't need a PhD to know that.
Going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle. That's where we need to go.
Lara, my little bird, I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're seriously
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
Hey, D-Live, thank you for the support. Thank you for the homepage feature. It's appreciated.
I can't just sit here. I've got to find something to eat. Oh, God. What's going on here? Wait. I can use that bow.
I can. I need to get it.
I can do this.
Crunch. Makeshift longbow.
Let's see if this thing still works. Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best form and technique in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to using any weapon is focus.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat.
Mouse and keyboard. Aim sensitivity. I want to turn that down a little bit. That was. I just want to turn down a bit more actually. Yeah, it's ridiculous, Steve.
Right, back to camp.
We killed the thing. Sure that was a crouch. Jump, roll, evade, sprint. Interact and melee. Yeah, okay.
All right, Mark. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
Whoops.
Numbers. Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
I got no arrows. This thing's slightly awkward. Dum, dum, dum. Just grab that. What's with that? What have you ordered, Steve, anyway? Anything exciting? At least, you know, if it was right. Car parts. Oh, okay. Shouldn't be a pair of identical parts. too similar. Okay.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara!
You're alive!
Easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach. And then it went black and I
Ooh,
woke up in a cave.
that's gonna be fun
There was
sorting
this
that out.
crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
Just keep swimming.
Music.
I can send a second individual part about awesome stuff.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, yeah.
It happened again.